we see all four of the spirits of the springs. Ordona, Faron, Eldin, and Lanidor all come to Zelda as light arrows. Link, chosen hero, lend us the last of your power. I will do, Zelda, for it is my duty to save this world and to avenge my fallen partner. Mithna. I'll try to slow Ganondorf with my light arrows. You target him and keep him within range of my arrows. Well, here he is! Ganondorf himself in a horseback fight. Please, Zelda, use your light arrows. This part is kind of annoying, and a lot of Zelda fans have been joking about this throughout the series, because it is kind of annoying how Zelda cannot really take a hit into Ganondorf, even though he's right in front of her. There's the second hit. Oh, come on, how the hell could you miss? Ow. Okay, there's Ganondorf. Let's follow him. Keeping within range. Stop moving! There you go. No, crap. There you go. Third. We only need one more hit. There we go. There we go. 4 hits. Ganondorf falls from his horse. Even so, he is still alive. And he still has his sword. An impressive looking blade, but nothing more. Would you hear my desire? To take this foul blade and use it to blot out the light forever. I don't know how the hell did we stop riding Epona, but magic trapped us here. Now we're facing the Dark Lord Ganondorf. Before doing so, anticlimactic pause, I'm going to save because I'm a nerd. No, because it is really important that you save over here if you want to keep fighting Ganondorf over and over again. So, over here, Ganondorf is one of your chances, but you may screw it up. Now, there's a different kind of thing over here. This Ganondorf works a little bit as if he was a Dark Knight, but at the same time it works a little bit as if he was a Wind Waker enemy, because you can actually chance your luck against him. This will actually put your abilities with the blade to the test, of course. Be sure to bring some regenerative items if you do not feel very confident in your abilities. Ow. Of course, be careful with those attacks too. There is actually a glitch in which you actually use your fishing rod to distract Ganondorf and you have an opening for him. Really weird glitch if you ask me. It makes for a kind of hilarious way of defeating Ganon, having him be distracted by some other thing. But yeah, so let's keep on doing this. It's one of the chances that you'll have to finish him off. This is Sword 101 fight against Ganondorf. Of course, there's not going to be magic involved. Oh, it's just skulls. I thought I saw the fused shadow, but no, there's just skulls. Okay, let's just do this again. No, they're not. Okay, again. One, two. Again. another weird chance to finish him off like that. We only need one more. That was a complete round of attacks, if you could not guess. And it's not a hard boss, as if you could not guess by now. It really is a nice one. And now, you finish him off! Wow. How the hell are you still standing? Do not think this ends here. History of light and shadow will be written in blood. Uh-oh. Will he still live? Oh look, it's Sant. Sant was revived again, I guess. But he broke his neck. I think that was because he knew that he was being used. And thus, the life of Ganondorf came to an end. It's true! Wait, where's my imp friend? Where is she? Is that Sant? Oh, wait. No! Who are you? What? Say something. Am I so beautiful that you've no words left? She's Midna. Well, this is in The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, guys. I am very, very happy to finally wrap this Let's Play off. Not because I wanted it to be over, I am actually kind of sad because of that, but because it took me so long to get here, and it actually was worth it. It is almost a year since I started The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. The first time I recorded it was in March 2011. It is this will be released on May, almost a year after I first released this series. I must say I'm pretty happy to get here. It was completely worth it. I've been in the mood to record this thing for weeks. I mean, it's the only thing I've been recording. I have yet to record how to get to chapter 5 in Paper Mario, and that video has been up like for 4 days now. The last video, I mean. Now, this game is one of my favorite Zelda games in the whole history, because, simply put, this was the first Zelda game that I could clear without any help. I mean, I got my friend to help me the first time, but the second time I just tried to go through the puzzles and went through myself. You can see Lord Bulbo and King Bulbling going over there with the other ones. So yeah, I really love this game for that. It gives me that nostalgia factor that some people get from Ocarina of Time and whatnot. it also was the first game that I could complete to 100% in the Zelda series. The first Zelda game I ever owned was Minish Cap, and then I owned the Wind Waker, and then I owned this. From that point on, I've been purchasing Zelda games all over. Then, well, we've got the Gorons there fighting sumo wrestling, but this time it's more of like box than sumo wrestling. The LP, it went by really slowly at the beginning, even so at the mid part and almost at the end, it went by really slowly because I had some hiatuses. I were not in mood of recording near the end part, near the middle part. At the beginning, I kind of made it a little bit sluggish. I had some personal problems throughout the LP that made me not in the mood to record, and thus I had some hiatuses. The recording of the game was a little hard because of all the frame drop issues that I had. The recording of the audio was weird sometimes, so I had to use post commentary in some parts. Finding everything in the game confused me a little bit because of the order that I did it in and everything that I had to do. As you can see, Colin is now made himself a man. He has a shield and a sword to defend his friends. And of course, even though this game has really mature themes sometimes, even though they're not as apparent and as Majora's Masks, these themes are really mature, are dark in a very weird way, and you actually get to appreciate a lot of what you have in the real world, even though you may not see it like that. It actually makes you praise some of the things that you got in your world, all the beautiful things that are out there. Even though you're here watching the computer, after watching this video, just go out, breathe some fresh air, and praise the beautiful world that we have for us. Take care of it, because you don't really know when something is going to happen and everything is going to go dark for you. That's the message that I get from this game. Everything can go dark in a second. So that's why you have to make the most of your life while you can. And just make the most of it while you can. Make the most of it. Always. Because even though everything looks beautiful, sometimes life is harsh on you. You may have some very important things to do, but sometimes that looks so weird that how a heart comes out of Snow Peak Mansion. But yeah, as I was saying, it's really weird how this game transmits so much into the people. It transmits everything about this world that we live in, actually, the real life. It transmits a lot of it. How we have to praise every moment, how we have to praise and take care of the world that surrounds us while we can. Because if not, something is going to come, or we ourselves are going to cause its own destruction. Yeah, those are my thoughts on the game, on this LP. And so, lastly, we see how the kids from Oregon come back. There's Colin's mother with her newborn child. We took a long time to rescue them. But there are the kids, finally with their families. Ilya goes back with her father. Colin goes back with Russell and his mother. And what about us? Well, back here where it all started. An execution led to death. Death led to life and to a new adventure. Well, I guess this is farewell, huh? Light and shadow can't mix, as we all know. But never forget that there's another world bound to this one. Shadow and light are two sides of the same coin. One cannot exist without the other. I know now the reason the goddess left the Hero of Twilight in this world. I mean goddesses. They left it because it was their design that we should meet. Yes, that is what I believe. Zelda, your words are kind, and your heart is true. If all in Hyrule are like you, then maybe you'll do alright. Thank you. I guess you're going back now, Midna. Thank you. Well, the princess spoke truly. As long as that mirror's around, we could meet again. Link. Wasn't that your tears floating? See you later. No, wait. Wait, what are you doing, Midna? No! The Mirror of Twilight can only be shattered by the true leader of the Twilight. But, Midna... Of course, Midna. And this is the last time we will ever know of the Shadow or Twilight Realm. As the Mirror of Twilight has been completely shattered. And thus, a friendship was concluded. Link, Zelda and Midna had to part ways. And so... what is it that has befallen Link? Well, it's just a little bit more of credits until we get there. So, in the meantime, let me just tell you what I have in mind for my next project, after Paper Mario is done. Well, I've been doing some Nintendo franchises lately. I got Zelda, Mario, Kirby, and, well, now I really want to play something that has become a great fever along the place. It is a GameCube title, and that's going to be the hint. Of course, I'm going to repeat it at the end of the credits, in a written form. The next LP will only be a hint at the end of this video. So, it has become a fever. With that, it's pretty clear. It's a GameCube title, so you must know what it is now. And yep, now the localization method. Let's just read some of the staff credits. Of course, just as I say it, there's not any. Oh, there we go. Localization: Nate Bildorf, Ray Nonomiya, Scott Ridley. Product testing: Shui Hashimoto, Robert Crumble, Kyle Hudson, Eric Bush. More of our starting places. Here in Ordon. The Temple of Time, Sean Egan, Thomas Herzog, Mika Kurosawa, Teresa Lildveg, Tomoko Mikami, Kathy Huguenot, Jeffrey Storbo. Storbo with an E at the front actually means overweight, like something that does not let you move, or something like that in Spanish. I just don't know how to explain it in English. Like a person would be called a pushover. Special thanks to Yuri Adachi, Jin Ikeda, Keijiro Inoue, Keiso Ola, Keiko Kinoshita, Tomoaki Kirome, Hiroyashi Sazano, Kaoru Sato. As you can see, the Master Sword is returned to the pedestal of time in our current time, of course. Shinja Takahashi, Masahiro Takeguchi, and this is very reminiscent as to the beginning of the game, except for one thing: Link is not home. Why should that be? There's Elia. Elia should know. Wait, wouldn't Link be with her? They practically lived together all this time. But no. The Hero of Twilight goes off. Special thanks to us SRD, Digital Escape Co, Jai and Sanda. I don't know what the last names were. Sorry. But that is everything for me. Producer is Shigeru Miyamoto, great creator of this series. Executive producer Satoru Iwata, great president of Nintendo Japan. And thus, all rights including the copyrights of games, scenario, music, and program reserved by Nintendo. Of course, none of this, except for my voice, is owned by Nintendo. And thus, we get to the end of The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll be seeing you guys next Let's Play.